Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow.
Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your August soul session. I am Princess India. If you're new, if you're family, welcome back, my friend, and whatnot, or whatever. Know what I'm saying? I have no idea what that was, because, I mean, don't judge me. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and start, quickly. I was going to say with an overall energy from the STARSEED Oracle, but you got a card that's out. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You know what I'm saying? So what it's looking like, you guys, for the month of August. And yes, I know I'm late. I apologize. I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn, I was going through some things, But for the month of August going into September, what it's looking like is you guys are in a transition point in you guys' lives. Meaning that you're going from, and this is going to be very energetic, but you're going from one state of being into the next, right? What the hell does that mean? That means vibrationally things are shifting and changing for you. The way that this would look in a 3D sense would more or less be you wake up on what seems to be the right side of the bed one day. Suddenly what was very unclear suddenly becomes clear. Suddenly you just know what to do, how to do it, or you, oh God, me and this sage smoke. Or suddenly you have some sense of new inspiration for your path and for your life. Now, I feel with you guys being an earth sign like myself, you know what I'm saying? I feel this is more or less like a collective energetic upgrade that is affecting you guys in the best kind of way. But whenever we have energetic upgrades or, you know, anything, any ascension symptoms and things of the sort, and those of you who are familiar with the literal term ascension symptoms, they always have a tendency to be, how can I say it? Very unpleasant, you know? So I say that to say that I feel for you all this month. You guys may not have felt your best. You may not have felt very motivated. You may not have felt very clear. But the thing that's important in the midst of all of this, because with you guys kind of being at the tail end of all of the signs, I can see similarities and themes, and a consistent theme that I've seen with a lot of signs this month is like how this card says, keep holding the vision. It's more or less, oh yeah, this is a really great thing I just saw in the third eye there. Let's go with that analogy. It's kind of like, I mean, the thing I thought of was like the Titanic. You know what I mean? But let's just keep it general. But it's kind of like if, you know, you were on a ship and the ship sank and you're in the middle of the Atlantic and you have like a lifesaver thing, right? The darkness that you guys are transitioning through in the month of August, and so the same for many other signs within the collective, is the equivalent of the deep, dark, cold Atlantic, right? We're not going to get into hypothermia and all of that. But your life vest or your life preserver or lifesaver, whatever, is like your vision. That would be the equivalent of your vision in this analogy. And the imperative thing is even though the ship that you were on has sank, even though you don't know if another ship is coming to rescue you, things may seem very bleak in the present, but it's imperative to hold on to that life preserver, right? Until help comes, because I feel help is coming. That's why I say transitional period, meaning that, oh my God, what is happening in America? I say transitional period because I feel for you all that this is something that's very temporary. So as I tell many people is, your experiences are merely your experiences. and not to allow temporary experiences to define you permanently, right? So it's more or less enacting the concept of non-attachment, meaning that you're going through what you're going through, but you're not becoming what it is that you're going through, whether that be past tense or presently. Now, your central energy is the Page of Cups in the reverse. I'm not showing the cards because my camera's jacked up. See? Yeah. Anywho, that's challenged by the Seven of Cups. Your past influence coming out of July into August is the King of Pentacles. Your underlying energy is the King of Wands. Your above energy is Jimoon. And moving forward into September, you guys have the Hierophant. So this is pretty clear and straightforward, Cabs. With this Page of Cups in the reverse, there is a lack of inspiration this month. And so, I mean, I'm literally about to repeat everything that I just said intuitively, but hey, I'm here for it. Anyway, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, it's more or less having inspiration or having had it, right? Taking this into account with this King of Pentacles here, it's almost like leaving out of July and into August. I feel in July you guys felt a lot different than you do at present in August. It's more or less you felt more empowered, you felt on top of the world, like you felt you had everything under control, my money good, you know, all this good stuff, you know? But coming into August, it's like suddenly something just shifted, and it may be an event for some of you. I don't really feel it so much as that. It's just suddenly it's like your mood just shifted. And suddenly what you felt so confident about coming into August, you no longer feel so confident about. So now you're kind of questioning yourself. You're questioning the idea. You're questioning the inspiration. You're questioning if it can really be done. Like, can I do this? And so on and so forth, right? But I feel what's happening here, like I said, this whole transition is coming from this King of Wands energy. Because, of course, you being an earth sign, the King of Pentacles, it's a dope place to be in vibrationally because you're properly managing your money. It's like you're building things up from nothing to something. You become, you know, a helper for other people. You set examples for other people and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But it's not really where it is I feel Spirit is bringing you all to. So what this is really looking like to me is competing ideals. And the two competing ideals would be your highest idea of yourself and your humanness, right? And then Spirit's highest ideal of you and what your true potential really is. Now, of course, because we are human beings, we've had life experiences that have created, you know, glass ceilings and all the stuff going on in the world. We feel limited by that. We have trouble seeing what our highest potential and highest ideal actually is. But I feel that this dark time, like the ship sinking and you ending up in, you know, the North Atlantic with your little life preserver, you know what I mean? This is the equivalent of this transition that puts you in a place that allows this King of Wands energy to come to the fore. Now, if we marry the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles together, that's the most ideal energy for a person who is, Okay, that's weird. Okay, I just heard somebody's name in my head. It's the dude that created, and this is so funny because I did a session with one of my subbies. I'm not gonna say your name, confidentiality, all this stuff. I did a session with one of my subbies, and we legit joked about this with this guy, Elon Musk. Or I think I'm saying his name right, but we were joking saying he like created, you know, the Tesla car or whatever. But we were like joking, like, what if like Elon Musk is like Nikola Tesla reincarnated? And it's like, I would believe that, right? That's so funny. But what I was saying is if you marry the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands together, and that's what I heard Elon Musk. It's like, if you marry those two, you get him. In so many words, right? So it's like you have big picture, unlimited vision, right? You have untapped, well, almost like an overflow of your creative well in so many words. So meaning that you have consistent ideas that are coming like, you know, a waterfall on some stuff, you know what I mean? Like a dam breaking. So you have unlimited potential in your creativity. You're able to create something out of nothing, and you're extremely resourceful. You know what I mean? Being able to see things and marry concepts where other people can't, but that being balanced by the King of Pentacles energy, which is something you guys have mastered up until this point. Marrying those two together is idyllic, because you're not just, you know, visualizing or being inspired. It's like you can actually tangibly create it, which is a very, I want to say Capricornian. I don't really think that's a word, but I like how it sounds, because, you know, it makes my tongue tickle a little, so I'm going to say it. It's a very Capricornian trait, you know what I mean? Being able to work strategically and organized and, you know, things of the sort, like getting work done and executing. But I feel the thing that's lacking for you all is this unwavering potential of creativity and divine inspiration. Now, with the moon being in you guys above energy, it's more or less saying that how does one tap into this? It's going to require one to dive deep. So it's more or less, it's this whole birth thing that's been going on. It's like, if I could wrap this up with you, Capricorn, and all other signs can learn from it, it's more or less, this is a massive collective rebirth that's happening. But in order for one's spiritual self, higher self, or in a psychological sense, you would say your subconscious, which I would say is probably the most intelligent part of all of us as humans, you know what I'm saying? But in order to bring that to the fore, it's like it has to be birthed from darkness into light. So I myself went through this whole transition this month where it's just like all the oxygen just got sucked out of my life, you know what I mean? And the purpose for that is more or less, it's very vibrationally to me equivalent to childbirth. It's like being a, you know, fetus baby, you know what I mean? And being literally born. And I feel that's why all signs have been sucked into this dark place in order for them to be birthed out. And that falls also into my is not is paradigm. You have to go into the is not in order for the is to manifest, right? So the challenge for you all this month is really going to be to dream, to really consider, because I feel if I kind of really like get all up in your business and things like that, I really feel with the people who are going to resonate with this reading, it's once upon a time you probably had unlimited opportunities and possibilities for your life, but for some reason it's like you narrowed it to one thing, and now you've channeled all of your energy and attention into this one particular thing. But something I always say, like how I live my life, I don't get too invested in stuff, but then, and this is getting into some middle road paradoxical stuff, so listen with your spiritual ears, my friend. I don't ever get too invested in stuff. I stay light on my feet because it's a non-attachment kind of thing. It's because like walking the middle road is like walking a tightrope. So if you get stuck in an energy for too long or a mindset for too long, you're bringing it into the 3D and it starts to become like concrete, and then it becomes a prison for you. And we ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I feel for you guys, it's more or less spirit is telling you how to combat anything that you feel stuck in. And it's allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to see possibilities again, and tapping back into old hobbies and, you know, things of the sort, things that inspire you in so many words. And going forward into September with our Hierophant card, this is more or less is a testament to me about what you guys are being led to do in so many words. It's a lot of trailblazing that's going on here, but I look at this as like the mastered version of yourself. It's being able to marry both creativity, right? Like natural, real, divine inspiration creativity, and then ability, like physical human ability together, right? And you guys more or less being a leader or a teacher of some sort. And I want to say this in a sense of not meaning that, you know, you need to start a whole school or something, or like go to school to be a teacher, but just meaning that you're going to be a testament for this lesson that you guys are learning. So bringing it back to our overall energy, when we're talking about, you know, new earth and all these other kind of things, it's more or less this energetic shift that's happening for the collective. It's you guys more or less holding your own ground and being a testament to a group of people who are your same energy signature and teaching them how to do what it is that you've done, right? So I kind of see it as there's one facet of your life that's kind of been forgotten or left behind. And I feel this is the very uncomfortable pattern for which you bring yourself full circle, in so many words. So I hope that that makes sense, Capricorn. But anywho, that has been your reading for August. I'm going over to Vimeo, my website, Patreon, and YouTube members to do your extended, but we're going to dive a little deeper and get some more information on this and find out what we can tell you to help you guys out going into September, Cappy. So if you're about that life, follow me over there. But if not, I still love your freaking face, and I will see you guys sooner than later. Sooner if you watch my extended. You know it's in the description box below. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm pretty much on all social media. Just killing time until the, end card cut. It's probably about here.